Hi everyone, welcome to this session of Mindful Moments. So today's technique is going to incorporate a little bit of visualization, a little bit of kind of metaphorical release, as well as the offer or the extension to actually take this into a literal practice. So today's technique is called surrender box. So many of us know and we practice gratitude. Maybe we have a gratitude journal where we write each day something that we're grateful for, or maybe you have a gratitude jar. You put things that you're grateful or hold gratitude for in that jar that you can come back to at any point and check out. Well, it is also really important for us to practice the act of surrendering. So a lot of times we have feelings, we have emotions, hurt, angers, right, that we hold on to, and sometimes we don't really want to let them go, right? Sometimes we want to be angry, but we have to stop and think that when we're angry, the only person that we're hurting is ourselves. So our anger is truly not hurting the person that we're angry at, right? Our anger is hurting ourselves. So all of these things that we hold on to that aren't serving us really only hurt us, not anyone else. So today's technique is going to be a little practice visualization of taking those things and surrendering them into perhaps a surrender box, right? And this box, we can metaphorically put these things in this box, right? It's kind of a magic box. Once we put them in there, it's gone, right? Or we can become a little more literal. We could write these things down in our journal and put a big X and cross them out, or we could write them on scraps of paper and throw them away, right? We can do some very literal things as well to release these thoughts. But let's start today with just kind of a metaphorical, a meditative way that we are going to let go of what we're holding on to. So find that comfortable seated position, and when you're ready, allow your eyes to close if you feel comfortable doing so. And as always, take a few moments and just notice your breath. Breathing as deeply as you like, maybe a soft sighing exhale through the mouth. Allowing yourself to release tension. Now within this technique, you are welcome to pull up your inner resource, that safe, peaceful, caring place that you have created, and maybe dealing with the things you need to surrender will feel better in your created paradise. Or you can simply allow yourself to be in the space that you're in. But I invite you to imagine a box. It can be as fancy or as plain as you like. And though this session may be a little bit tough, right, it is something that we need to do, because once again, when we bury feelings down, we pretend they're not there, right, they come back. Physically, emotionally, come back in some way. So I invite you to open your mind here to anything that has maybe been pulling you down or pulling you under. You feel like you just can't let it go or get away from it. Remember, you are in your safe space to do this. And anytime you need to, you can open your eyes, you can move away and come back when you're ready. But if you feel good, take a few moments here and check in with you. What is there? What are you dealing with? What is holding you back, pulling you under? open your surrender box and put in that which you are ready to surrender, which you are ready to release. Maybe you wrote it on a piece of paper, maybe it's just a visual image. Maybe you see yourself putting a token of sorts in the box. When you put it in, right, take a moment and honor that feeling or that emotion that you've had, because there is nothing wrong with any of those feelings, thoughts, emotions. It's just that at time for us, for our health, for our well-being, we need to let go of it. So honor it. And then close the box when you're ready. And once it's in our surrender box, our magical surrender box, it gets to release. Maybe you keep your surrender box in your safe inner resource location. Maybe you keep it up on a shelf. Maybe you keep it tucked away within you, but it is now emptied. It's there for the next time that you choose to use it. I invite you to just sit here for a few more moments with your breath. Feel and notice the lightness of having let go of that. More things will come, right? But again, we can let them go. We don't have to hold on to them. Maybe each time you put something in your surrender box, you then take a moment and you put a few things in your gratitude jar. And you can do that now. What are you grateful for? What brings you joy, gratitude, sense of well-being? Your surrender box has been filled and emptied and let go. And your gratitude jar is getting more full. Let's bring the palms of our hands together and lift our thumbs to our heart. Take a moment. Self-kindness, compassion, forgiveness. Remember, you are the only person that you spend your entire life with. Gotta make peace, gotta make friends. 3 things you like about you. Om Shanti. Peace.